guys, is anyone there?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning everyone.
Hi, I'm fittr coach Gitika Dupar.
Hi, I'm fittr coach Pankaj. Is anyone out there? We just want to check if we are audible, we are visible. Hi guys, can someone please confirm if we are audible?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Hi Udit.
Good morning.
Good morning. Can you please confirm if you are audible and if you are visible?
Good morning, Renuji.
Good morning, Renu. Okay, and we are audible as well. Hi Rohit, good morning.
Good morning. Nice to meet you guys. Same here.
Same here. Okay, just confirm one more thing. If we are fine with this distance.
Yeah, are we visible in the screen?
Are we visible with the screen? Okay. All right.
It's audible.
So
you're loud and clear. Thank you so much.
And with this much of distance, we are visible in the frame.
Good morning, Anu. All right, Rohit. Thank you so much.
Okay, perfect. Thanks a lot, Rohit. Thank you, everyone, and good morning once again. So I am fittr coach Pankaj,
and I'm fittr coach Gitika.
So today's session is going to be HIIT for elderly specifically, and especially for people who haven't been able to attend our earlier session
or not able to do those workouts. So we are just going to simplify it so that you can at least do the beginning.
Yes, just a second. You can.
All right. So here as you see that we are sitting relaxed on a chair because this is going to be, like we are going to use chair in a workout, and we're going to use water bottles
or some light dumbbells if you have. Anything is fine.
All right.
So it's not a intense workout. Everyone can do this. If you have any problem, then just skip the exercises which we are doing. But most of the exercises is going to be on chair or with taking the support of the chair. So it's pretty much meant for elderly people having issues with doing other workouts which we have been posting and other coaches have been showing, the HIITs. So okay guys.
Yeah, so you can, if you want, you can also make your parents join the session quickly. Yeah, so that they can get benefit of it, and they can just start doing their activity levels for the routine.
So we're just waiting for a couple of more minutes so that more people can join us. It's good to see that there are quite a few people online and ready for the workout. So it's going to be fun-filled workout, guys. Do make make the most of it and try to enjoy it as well. And you can show these exercises maybe to your parents and people, your friends who haven't been able to do other HIITs. It will help them being active, especially during this lockdown. There are people out there who have any equipments at home and they're struggling to do exercises. Most of the gyms are shut across the globe. So let's do some HIITs at least, where we can use our body weights and basic equipment. As you can see, there's a chair and 2 water bottles
which are easily available at home,
and you can do a lot of workouts, all full body workouts. You can hit each muscle group. It's going to be a very useful session. So just make sure you are trying to get the trying to learn that, and you can maybe help others as well after this session.
And we'll be starting with the basic warm-up so that your body get prepared for it. And after finishing the HIIT circuit, we are not going to leave like this. To cool down your body by doing some stretches as well. So there's going to be a complete session of warm-up, HIIT circuit, and cooling down as well.
Okay, I think there are quite a few guys. So let's start the session.
Yeah, let's start the session.
So the session is going to be in 3 different sections, as Gitika mentioned. First, we will start with the warm-ups. So it's going to be basic warm-ups for the whole body. and then we will move on to the HIIT, which is the actual circuit with the exercises we will be doing, and the third one is going to be the stretching. All right, are you ready, guys?
All set to go?
It's a good, fresh morning out here in Raipur. We'll make sure that we have a fun-filled workout. All right, so let's start with the warm-ups. So the first one is going to be marching high knees.
All
so
right.
it goes like this. So for people, who have issues with the legs and they cannot lift their knees up to this height, they can just do it, half of this size,
or whatever height is comfortable for them. You can just do it like that, okay?
And you have to do this for 40 seconds. And for people, who are able to do jogging on the spot, they can replace this with jog on the spot.
Yeah, if you're comfortable doing this, start doing a jog.
So let's do it for 40 seconds. So every exercise we will be doing 40 seconds and we will take a rest of 20 seconds. Okay.
But we won't be taking any rest in warm-up, okay?
This is just a warm-up session. Just to, get our body ready for the actual exercises we will be doing later on.
Come on, do spot running.
Or you can do marching if you haven't been able to do the jog.
Just warm up, just prepare your body for the complete HIIT circuit.
All right, let's move on to the next warm-up, which is going to be star jump. So star jump can be done in both ways.
Yeah.
The one we did earlier, if you haven't been able to do that one, you can do slow pace.
Yeah, which is going to be a kind of preparatory step.
So it goes like...
So basically,
one,
stretch your body out from one side. Okay.
And then come back.
Come back to the original position. Again. To the other side.
Let's do it faster now.
Okay. 1, 2, 3,
1, 2,
1 and 2. Keep doing it for 40 seconds, okay? Here again, if you can do a proper star jump, you can do it.
Yeah. So if you can do a proper star jump, you can do it like this.
Or else you can keep continuing the preparatory step. Just keep stretching
Whichever
your
is comfortable
limbs
to you.
left and right.
Whatever is comfortable to you, you can do that. It's just a warm-up session. Okay, let's move on to the rotating arms. It's a pretty simple one where we have to rotate our arms and stretch it. So let's do it first clockwise.
And then anti-clockwise. But let's do it for clockwise first.
Yeah. So let's try to do it 20 seconds of clockwise.
Keep rotating your arms. Try to stretch it nicely so that your arms get ready.
It's going to warm up your shoulder balls as well. So let's do it the other side. Basically, we are preparing ourselves, our body. We are warming it up for the further exercises we are going to be doing in the HIITs. So do not stretch or do not take the arm too far if you cannot. Do not push yourself.
Yeah,
just try to be
slowly.
comfortable. We are just warming up.
You can feel your shoulder balls have already started responding. Click, click.
Okay, so let's move on to the last warm up, which is going to be twisting.
Twist.
So just take a position like this and go.
Just try to move your upper body only, your torso. Your lower body is at rest right now. Lower body is not moving. Your hips are not moving.
You can take your head. So you can move your head while you're twisting.
Yes.
So do it for 40 seconds. So it's going to warm up the whole torso, you know, the upper body. So once you're done with 40 seconds, we will move on to the next, which is actual HIIT circuit.
The main circuit.
All right, guys. So let's start the circuit now. As we said earlier, this is mainly meant for elderly, you know, and beginners who haven't been able to do much of the sessions before. So we will be using a chair for most of the exercises.
Okay.
Or the support of the chair. Okay. So let's start the circuit now. Get your chair.
Get your chairs.
Yeah. Sit in a comfortable position. You can take the rest of the back, or you can be in this position. Can someone please confirm if in this much distance we are fine? Are we visible easily?
Are we visible and audible from this distance?
Are we fine with this distance? So that we can carry on with the HIIT circuit then. If anyone can please confirm. Okay.
All right.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, Anand. Okay. So let's start with the arm circle. So it just goes like you are rotating your arms, you know, in a smaller circles.
Yeah, just make small circles. Unlike we did in the warm-up, you know, like completely making big circles. Do not do that.
Yeah.
Just try to make small circles so that you can only focus upon your shoulder balls getting rotated.
So every exercise has to be done 40 seconds and we will take a rest of 20 seconds in between each exercise. So let's start this and let's do this for 40 seconds. So it's 20 seconds of one side and then 20 seconds of the clockwise and anti-clockwise.
Just make small circles.
So it's a good exercise. It's meant for the shoulder balls. It's going to warm up your shoulders.
All right. So this was a good warm-up for your arms. Now moving to the lower body. See, the whole circuit is like that. We have tried to cover the upper body and the lower body, right? All the body parts. It's going to be a full body. Okay. So now moving on to the second exercise, that is leg extension.
Yep.
All right. So while doing leg extension, you just have to sit straight. Your back should be straight. Okay. Or you can just scoot back. Take the support.
If you want the support, you can take the support, but if you're comfortable, then you can just be straight. But I would suggest take the support.
That will give you more stress on the, you know, like your quads.
And then take your legs in this position. So there are machines for the leg extension in the gym where we lift the weights, you know, with the legs in this position. But in our case, for the elderly, we are just doing it with the body weighted. So this exercise is meant for the quads, this muscle, you know, while you are taking the leg up, just try to contract the quadriceps muscle, which is this one.
Right?
So let's do it for 40 seconds now.
And for the people who are really comfortable doing it, they can actually increase the, you know, like the load, the intensity by just, see, like this.
So you can use the dumbbell and just
in between your
foot, and you can increase that load. It's going to increase the intensity, and just do the same way.
See, now I'm getting more stress on my quads because now I have the intensity has increased.
So this exercise is not just good for the quads, it's actually good for your knee joints as well. It's going to open up your knee joints, you know, especially the elderly. So it's a very good exercise. You can do this anytime while you're sitting at home, you know, anywhere. If you're feeling those joints, you know, you're being uneasy, try to do this exercise. It's going to help you. Okay, you can take a rest of 20 seconds. and then we will move on to the next exercise.
Yeah, in the place of
Yeah.
you know, like the
Can I have the
dumbbell.
bottle?
Yeah, sure.
So in between the exercise, if you want to catch up with your breath, you know, just take a sip of water or anything. If do not push yourself, you can join the exercise when again, you know. So do not push yourself
And just
too much.
yeah, just try to take deep breaths when you are at a rest of 20 seconds. That will charge up you for the next exercise.
Okay, so let's move on to the next exercise, which is toe, shin,
Touch and
touch
stretch.
and stretch.
So let me just clear you. See, these are your toes and this is your shin, right? Shin is this, like the middle portion of the lower leg, right? So what we are going to do is we are just going to touch the toe and then we are going to
Stretch.
stretch our complete upper body. You can feel that stretch in your back, right? But if you are not able to, you know, go till your toes,
Yes.
okay, then you can just
Take the height of the shin.
shin, okay? But your main focus should be stretching
The
on
arms on upwards, and the whole body will get stretched. Again, if you are,
That's true.
there will be people who might not be able to touch their shin as well. Just touch your knees, but try to keep your arms in a stretched position.
Yes.
Okay.
Your arms should be straight. Okay. Just keep it stretched like this. Do not try to bend from your elbow, right? Just keep it straight.
So let's start it and do it for 40 seconds. So it goes like this and this. Hold this position for 1 or 2 seconds and then come back. 1
And 2.
and 2.
And hold.
1,
2,
2.
3, 4, 5.
You can do it in your own pace, but do not go too faster, and try to feel out those muscles involved while stretching. It's a good exercise for the back because we are stretching our back as well and we are stretching our arms as well. So you will feel those, you know, the tension in the back while you are stretching it upwards. So it's a very good exercise for the back, you know. So I'll just show you how to do it through the shin. So if you're not comfortable with the toes, then go from the shin.
And stretch.
And if you're going it from the knee length, then try to keep your hands straight. Do not bend it. It goes like this. All right, guys. I hope it's clear. Okay, so we can take a 20
Rest
seconds
of 20
off.
seconds. Yeah. Where you can take deep breath.
In between the exercises, try to take deep breaths while you are resting. The more the oxygen supply, the better you're going to be performing the exercises.
Yes.
Much better. So try to take deep breaths, you know, in between those sets. Okay, so moving on to one thing, guys. If there are any questions, please write it on the comment section, and we will try to reply each and every question. Session is over. After the exercises is over, if we are short of time, then we will respond it while typing. Okay, we can type those answers as well. So moving on to the next exercise, it's going to be chair squats.
Why we are saying chair squats? Because many times like people are not able to do, you know, like just body weighted squats. Okay, so in that case maybe they feel a strain on their knees or something. So in that case you can just take the support of a chair. It's always better to move gradually, right? So yeah.
Okay, so one thing, if you are using a chair, all right, and you think that this much height is also not comfortable to you, so like we go in this position,
Till deep.
you
Okay.
can use a cushion as well to increase this height. Okay, so make sure the height is with which you are doing the squat, you are comfortable, and
Yeah.
there is no uneven movements with your quads or with your legs or with your back. So I'll show you just the side view of the exercise. So it goes like this and you come back. So I hope it's clearly visible. Okay, so let's do it with the chair now.
Okay, you can take the side. I'll be showing you the front view. Pankaj will be showing you the side view. Okay. So yeah, you can keep your hands on your shoulders or straight,
And
whatever is comfortable to you.
And you go down, you touch the chair, or if you want to take a support of that and rest, you know, for elderly, then do that and then come back. So it's basically, you know, usually in the day-to-day, we sit on a chair. So it's a similar thing, but we have to make sure the posture is correct.
Posture is correct, because see, this is basically the involvement of a lower body. So do not make your upper body involved. So when your upper body gets involved in it, you get little, you know, like back injuries or little back pain.
One more important thing I want to explain is you need to use your heels, not the toes. So when you are going down, you need to put your load on the heels and then come back again.
Okay, see, if you will keep the load on your toes, आगे में अगर आप लोगे अपने पंजे में पूरा, तो what will happen? आप अगर ऐसे खड़े हो तो नीचे आते समय you will bend forward, right? You will just try to bend forward. So that might give you a little pain or little injury, right? So try to take the load on the back side, on the heel, okay? And then try to lift your body from the heel. So you will feel the complete stress on your quads as well. That's going to be very effective.
Now, come on. For people who are comfortable without the chair, you can remove that and do a body weighted squat. Go to the height you are comfortable with. It's a good exercise for the quads muscle and your knee joints as well. And it's going to involve your glutes as well. Okay, that finishes the 40 seconds. You can take a rest of 20 seconds.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys have been enjoying till now. We are moving gradually, you know, we are doing upper body, we are doing lower body. So it's going to be a full body HIIT. So you can take a sip of water
or take deep breaths.
Take deep breaths in between the exercises. Okay, let's move on to the next exercise, which is going to be curls and press. So it's a good exercise, you know, where you are involving two muscles at a time.
Yeah, your biceps and your shoulders.
Yeah. So you can use your dumbbells. So you need to keep a bit of gap here.
Yeah, sure.
So you can use your either your dumbbells
or your water bottles.
Or the water bottles.
These are filled with water. These are not empty.
So you can take a comfortable position in the chair. If you want to take the rest, it's up to you. But if you are fine with the back straight, then just be like that and do the curls. So it goes like this, one, and then the press. So this is for the shoulder. Back to original position.
Okay.
So if you see this part is called curls, which is for your biceps, and this part is press, which is like a shoulder press, which is for your shoulders. And then go back. I hope it's clear. Let's do it for 40 seconds.
Just do it in a controlled way so that you can actually feel the stress on the targeted muscle, right?
Do not go too faster or do not go too slow. Just do it in a pace you are comfortable with. Try to make those connection, you know, the mind muscle connection with your biceps. When you're doing it, you should feel the stress in the biceps, and while you're taking the dumbbell upward, you should feel that stress in the shoulders. So it's a very good exercise, hitting two different muscles at the same time.
Keep doing it for 40 seconds. Hitting your bicep muscle and your shoulder.
And once you're done with this, then 20 seconds of rest and take deep breath. The more the oxygen supply, the better for you. You are going to be performing the exercises much efficiently. So take those deep breaths while you are resting for the 20 seconds.
slowly and gradually you will improve your stamina and you can do more exercises.
Okay, moving on to the next exercise, it's abductor squeeze.
Yeah.
So for this exercise,
You just have to keep in mind that, see, we are sitting on a chair, but do not sit too inside. If you will sit too inside, you won't be able to spread your legs. Okay? So try to come a bit forward and try to sit at the edge of the chair. Okay? Just try to sit at the edge of the chair.
but make sure you are comfortable with
Yeah.
the edge. The chair shouldn't, come on you.
Okay, and for that you can also hold the sides of the chair.
So as you can see, I'm using the support from the legs, and Gitika is using it from this side. So
From the
as
arms,
comfortable
right?
to you.
As comfortable to you.
And we have to go and use the friction of the ground with the shoes and spread your legs.
So this is basically for your inner thighs, right? For your inner thighs, you just have to move your foot like this
So you have to spread it
on the floor, right?
on the floor using the friction of your shoes in between with the floor.
Okay, just
So it
in
goes
this
like
position.
this.
Yeah, you'll feel that rubbing on the floor. Your shoes are getting rubbed on the floor.
So it's going to be for inner thighs as well, and it's going to help you with your glutes as well.
Okay.
So let's start it and do it for 40 seconds.
All right.
Come on. Do it in your comfortable pace.
See, my foot are moving like this.
You can take the support with your hands on the chair.
Try to feel that stretch on the inner thighs. Okay. This exercise is very effective to stretch the inner thighs.
And it's going to involve your glutes as well.
Yes, because you are sitting at the edge with the help of your glutes only, right? So you can feel the stretch over there.
You will slowly feel the tension in your inner thighs. It's a good exercise, guys, for the inner thighs. Use that friction with the ground. Okay, so that finishes the 40 seconds of abductor squeeze. Now take a 20-second rest again. Take deep breathe. Sip of water if you want.
See, in this the exercise which we did, if you want to increase the load, maybe you can tie a small sandbag on your ankle. Okay, so that will increase the load which you are trying to, in the movement, right? So that will increase the intensity as well.
So usually in the gym there are machines for this where there is a load, which we are pushing. But in our case, especially for the elderly who wants to do this at home, this can be done with the friction, or you can use those sandbags. Okay, let's move on to the next exercise, which is slow punching. So it is just sitting on the chair, in a comfortable position, and you get in this position and you slowly punch.
Your arms straight, okay?
But while you're punching, try to make sure you are stretching those arms.
Yes.
You're
Just
not
not
just doing this. Try to stretch your arms while you're punching.
Stretch and back. Stretch and back. All right?
So do it with alternate hands. We will do it in two different positions. 20 seconds in this height, and 20 seconds we will do in the upper height. We'll do it in this way.
Okay.
So let's do it 20 seconds this way now. 1,
2, 1, 2. Just try to stretch your arm nicely, okay? Keep it straight and come back. Straight and come back.
Okay, let's do it 20 seconds upwards now. So you will feel that your arms are also stretching, and in this height your lats, your back muscle is also stretching. So you can feel that tension in your arms and your back. Okay, hope it's clear. Take a rest of 20 seconds.
Sip some water or
Take a deep breath.
breathe.
Hope it's been good till now. You guys are enjoying. Let's see some comments out there. Great set of HIIT exercise. Enjoying doing it. Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks, Suchi. We will continue. We are left with few more exercises in this HIIT, and then we will move on to the stretching part. So the next exercise is leg side raises. So now we are going to be using the chair support, and we will not be sitting on it.
Now we have to get up.
So just use your chair. We are showing it to you from the side angle. If we are not visible, please let us know so that we can do some adjustments. Let's do it this way. So hope we are visible now.
So just take the support
Okay.
of the chair.
All right. So just take the support of the chair, okay, and its side leg raises. So I'll just show you one set with this. I think I'm not visible there.
I'll just demonstrate.
Yeah. So it goes like this.
Okay. So while you are just trying to, like raise your leg, make sure that it is straight. Okay. Your knee is not bent. See, the Pankaj knee is not getting bent. It's just straight. And one very important thing is that do not give your foot rest on the floor. Okay. Keep it in the air, hanging. Okay. So you can feel that tension on your quads, right? So just keep it in the air, go to and fro, keep it straight, no bending of the knees. Okay. Start doing it.
So we can show it from the side view now. So if you can demonstrate from this side as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's going like this. Okay. So let's do it for 20 seconds on this side, and then we will do it 20 seconds on the other side.
Try to take it at a height which is comfortable to you. If you cannot take it like this much height, try to take it like the halfway. Whatever is comfortable, right? But just 2 pointers. Keep your legs straight. Do not bend your knee. And
do not take the rest.
Yes, do not take the rest.
Keep it on the tension position. Okay, let's do it the other side now. We are not visible. Yep. So it's going to be a good exercise which will involve throughout your glutes, your whole legs, and you can feel that tension. It's just going to stretch your whole lower body part. So I think it's done. 20 seconds.
Again, if you want, you can tie your sandbags on your ankle to increase the intensity.
So the next exercise, one of us will show you and the other one will demonstrate.
Let's take a rest of 20 seconds and
then we'll do that, because I think the camera is not that wide in this case. So Kritika can show you and I will demonstrate the kickbacks, the next exercise. Just take the break of 20 seconds and we'll move on. Okay, so the next exercise is kickbacks. So it's basically as if you are kicking a ball behind, but with your legs straight. So Gitika will demonstrate you.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
See, so basically what she's trying to do is, she's kicking back the leg with the leg straight. Do not bend that, and feel as if you are hitting a ball behind. Okay, and keep your legs straight. And again, in this exercise, do not keep your foot down in between. Be in a continuous process, and keep that stress in your leg. So if you are comfortable without the chair, it's fine. So do it for 40 seconds on one leg.
Yes, and then take a rest, because we completed the 40 seconds with one leg.
And
take
then we will move on to the next leg. Okay, let's move on to the next leg now.
But before going to the next leg, try to take a little rest, because we completed 40 seconds. Take a deep breath and then we can take the other leg, right?
Take deep breath. Enjoy the workout, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. To make sure you learn the exercise as well properly in this session. It's not just about we making you do this just for once. You should be able to learn the exercise, make sure the joints and postures and everything is correct, so that once you are doing it afterwards, without the session, without the live session, you are doing it in the right posture.
Yes.
Okay,
once you learn the posture, you can just do it, right?
Let's move on to the next leg now. 40 seconds.
Ready?
So while you are taking the leg, you can feel that tension and stretch in your biceps and your hamstrings, which is the behind muscle.
Just involve your lower body, okay? Do not involve your upper body in it. Do not feel any stress in your upper body, in your lower back.
So just use the support of the chair and try to get as much tension possible on your hamstrings.
Initially, if you're not able to do it, like for complete 40 seconds, you can just divide it in 20 seconds, right? And then you can increase the time later. All right.
Take a rest.
Of 20 seconds.
Then we'll
I think हम एक बार फटाफट चलेंगे सब. Okay.
We have been given one hour, so we can do lap or 2 lap. So if you think you want us to do it for another lap, just let us know. We will do it with you guys, or
Yeah.
we will move on to the stretching.
Yeah, see, because this in the first circuit, what we just finished, basically we were explaining so a little slow, okay? So if we can just do the complete HIIT circuit quickly with you guys, okay?
Because we are expecting there must be people who have just
Sure.
started, who are like your beginners, so they might not have that much chance to do it again. So it is fine,
So you can just watch it.
So should we do it again? One more lap of the same exercises again?
With you all, you want us to do one more lap with you guys? Without explaining, we'll just try to finish it off quickly, and then we can move on to the stretching part. Okay? Can I get some thumbs up?
Anyways, we are, I think, short of time. Let's start it and complete one more lap fast this time. Okay? Let's start it.
All right.
So it goes with arm circles. Let's do it fast now.
Twenty seconds anti-clockwise.
Okay.
Make small circles.
Okay. Let's move on and take a rest of 20 seconds.
Again, okay, move ahead with stretching.
Okay, great. We'll take a 20-second rest and move on to the next exercise. So it's leg extension.
Leg extension, okay.
Let's do it now.
Let's do it now. Scoot back.
40 seconds of leg extension. You can keep your hands on the legs, or you can keep it on the chair as well.
Yeah, you can also.
Use the load.
You can use your water bottle as well.
If you want to increase the load, the intensity, any dumbbell or something, or a bottle of water if you have.
All right.
Few more seconds. Keep going. Okay. Take a rest of 20, and then we'll move on to this, which is toe or shin touch and stretch.
Where you can either touch your shin or your knee, whatever is comfortable to you, right?
Should we start?
All right.
Okay. Let's start it.
Toe.
40 to do, guys. Come on.
Just make sure you keep your arms straight.
And you stretch your back when you take your arms up.
Try to stretch your upper body, your back.
Okay, that finishes 40 seconds. Now take a rest of 20 seconds.
And then we'll move on to the squats or chair squats.
See, you will feel when we are actually following it with time, you will feel you need more endurance. Because in the earlier lap, we were trying to explain you, we were taking longer gaps, so we were getting more rest.
Yeah.
But when you do it with the proper timings, you will feel that tension, you will feel that endurance needed in this exercise. Let's move on to the next exercise, chair squats. Take your position.
Okay, and go to the height which is comfortable to you.
Start at 40 seconds.
Come on, keep doing.
Keep going, guys.
You're halfway through, come on.
You're going to love it after doing this exercise. You will feel, a sense of satisfaction that you have done a whole body workout, HIIT workout in the morning with us. Okay. You can take a rest of 20 seconds. Move on to the next exercise, which is curls and press. So get your dumbbells or your bottles
Alright,
ready.
your bottles. I have a pair of bottles.
So I'm using this 2 kg dumbbells just to demonstrate. Okay, are we ready? Come on, 40 seconds.
Okay.
40 seconds of
Get set, go.
curls and press.
Curls is for bicep and press is for shoulder. Okay? Keep your back straight.
For people who have problems with the back, they can take the rest and support of the back, with the chair. Do it for 40 seconds, guys. Keep going. You will feel that tension in your shoulders, in your arms. I think it's over.
All right.
Okay.
Quickly take a rest. Take deep breaths, guys.
Take deep breath in between.
Take deep breath. Thanks, Lena. We are glad that it's helping you.
Okay.
Keep doing.
20 seconds over. Moving on to the next exercise, abductor squeeze.
Okay, so the pointer is come at the edge of your chair. Okay?
And then just start doing.
Start
40
doing
seconds. Come on, 40 seconds.
Just like this. Okay? Try to create a friction in the ground with the help of your foot. You can feel this noise coming out.
Usually we get the weights for this in the dumbbells, the machines we use in the gym, but in this case we are using that friction for the weight. You can feel the tension and stress in your inner thighs, and your glutes will also get involved.
It's a very good stretch for the inner thigh.
Okay, 5 more seconds. All right.
All right.
Come back to the normal position.
Come back to the normal position.
And take a 20-second rest. Take deep breath. Ready for the next exercise, which is slow punching. So we will
Position.
do it for this height first. 20 seconds. You can feel the stress and that stretching when you do the punching. So make sure you are stretching it. Do not make it halfway through. Do it full, as if you are punching a wall or your enemy.
अभी लॉकडाउन है, कोई enemy नहीं है.
Okay, 20 seconds upwards.
All right.
So in this upward exercise, you will feel that those lats muscle getting involved as well. and your arms being stretched.
Hey.
Okay, I think we're done with this. 20 seconds rest. Take deep breath.
Take deep breath.
Take a sip of water if you need it. And then moving on to the next exercises, which
Now we have to get up
we
from
will
the
be
chair.
doing
Okay.
with the support of the chair. We will do it with a distance because I think we are not visible properly, so you can be here, I'll be here. So it's legs, side raises first, right leg 20 seconds, come on, start.
Do not give rest to your leg. Do not keep your foot on the floor. Keep it in the air and keep your leg straight. Do not bend your knee. And lift it at your comfortable height.
20 seconds.
Now change
Sorry.
the leg.
Yeah, 20 seconds on the other leg.
Come on, come on, come on.
Keep
Few
going,
more
guys.
seconds.
Keep going, guys. We are just left with few more exercises and then we'll do cool down.
We're left with just one exercise now. Come on, keep going.
Okay,
All right.
the last exercise,
Yeah, let's see.
which is the
Take 1 or 2 deep breaths.
take that rest of 20 seconds and then get ready for the next exercise, the last one, which is kickback.
Kickbacks. Okay?
Come on, let's finish it and we'll move on to the stretching. Start. 40 seconds. Kick back with the right leg. Make sure your knees are not bent and just feel as if you are hitting a football behind. You will feel the tension in your hamstrings.
Either you can do it for 40 seconds each or you can do it for 20 seconds each. Right? So we'll do it for 20 seconds
Okay.
in this circuit because we have to go with the stretching part as well.
We need some time for the stretching as well, and then we can have a quick chat as well before we leave.
Keep kicking back.
Just imagine you have kicked 20 footballs in this 20 seconds and you have done those goals behind.
Goal for your health.
Alright guys, this
Okay.
finishes the HIIT and now I hope you have been enjoying it.
Hey Gazala ma'am.
We will be doing cool down and stretching now, so just make sure these exercises are not meant to create the tension. We are just cooling it down. So let's start it now.
Okay, let's do some cool down. Relax and enjoy.
Take deep breath in between as well. Sip of water if you want. So let's start it with the first one, which is
You
heads.
sit, yeah.
Sit comfortably,
Sit comfortably.
and heads up for 20 seconds.
Take deep breaths. You can also close your eyes.
So it's going to stretch your whole neck. You know, you will feel that comfortable position when you come back, and you will feel that stretched neck. Okay. Moving on to the next exercise, the next warm up is shoulder rolls. So just sit in a comfortable position and roll the shoulders
Clockwise and
Clockwise.
anti-clockwise.
for some time. And then anti-clockwise. So it will bring your shoulder balls, you know, in a cool down position.
We're making you cool down so that you can start your day, you know, like with all relaxed and happy hormones inside you.
Okay, the next warm up is arm spread.
Okay.
So just take your arms in this position and just stretch it. And hold this position for a couple of seconds. 5, 4,
3, 2,
2,
1. Come back.
Come back.
And stretch.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Come back.
And stretch.
5, 4,
3, 2, 1. Come back. One more time. Stretch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Rest. Take a deep breath.
Now we have to.
We will do it. We will do a stretching for our back now.
Okay.
So just close your palms like this in this position and take it upwards and stretch it. You will feel your back being stretched as well. So it's actually meant to stretch our back. So we have been doing this, so many exercises for the back. So we need to make it come back to a comfortable position.
Yeah.
So we are doing this stretching for the back.
As long as you can hold comfortably, and
you can
you
take
can
a rest in between as well.
come back.
And then do it again.
You can feel that, like complete stretch in your back. It's relaxing nicely. Come back.
So you can do it for a couple of times. We'll show you one more time. We'll do it. Okay. Just take a deep breath.
Try to cool down your body, your breath.
The next stretching I will show you from the side angle.
Yeah.
So take your hands on the hips. Okay, like this, and try to press it and stretch your back.
Yeah. Try to press
in the seated position only.
Yeah. Try to press it downward so that actually you can like control your lower body. Do not make your lower body lift up. Just try to lift your back.
And stretch it.
And stretch it. So just hold your hips tight. Do not make your butt lift up, and just
Stretch your back.
stretch your back.
You will feel your back being stretched. It's a very good exercise for the back. Not a good exercise. I would say it's a warm-up exercise. It's a cool-down exercise. It's a kind of stretching for your back. Hold that position, and then you can leave it in between and do it for a couple of times if you want.
Basically, you are trying to get up, but your butt are not allowing you to get up, right? That's the main funda.
Okay. Now we will do some stretching for the legs. So sit in the chair and just hold your knees and bring it closer to you
Your chest.
and hold this position.
Try to bring it closer to your chest, okay?
And hold this position and just leave it. Then the next leg, hold this for a couple of seconds and then leave it. Again with the
Again,
next.
you can do it. Change.
Okay.
All right.
Now we will
Deep breath.
take a deep breath. Now we will do some ankle rotating. So you can do it both the legs together, or you can do it one by one.
Just make sure keep your legs straight. Do not bend your knee, okay?
So do it clockwise, and then when you move on to the other side, you will do it the anti-clockwise for both the legs. So this is going to stretch your ankle, your whole legs muscles. You will feel your legs being relaxed. We have been doing so many exercises for the legs, so we need to stretch these muscles. We need to do the stretching part as well.
All right.
It's important to cool down before we leave the session. Rotating ankle is clear.
Now we'll just get up and do 2 more stretches, right? Just get up from your chair.
So you need to hold your legs and hold it in this position and stretch. there must be people in the group who might not be able to hold this, so the idea is to stretch this, so you can just do, lift your legs as much possible. But if you can hold it, then just hold it and stretch. It's going to stretch your whole quadriceps muscles and the lower calves muscles as well. Do it for both the legs. One more time.
All right. Either hold it completely, or you can, as Pankaj told you, you can just do the movement by keeping your leg up and down.
So I'll just check the time once. So we are just left with 10 minutes.
That's it.
Let's do that. Okay. We come a bit forward now. If there are any questions, we can answer them.
So we are done with the circuit. We are done with the stretching. Okay, you can.
We're done with the warm-ups.
Yeah, we are done with the warm-up, circuit, and cooling down. So it goes like that. Okay, and if you have any questions, any queries, you can just post it in the comment section. We'll just answer you here.
And in the meantime, we will just brief you what we actually did. So first, in the warm-up session, we did marching, high knees, or people who can do jog. They can jog on the point. If you're making a note of it, you can do that. Second one we did was star jump. So it was a slow pace star jump for people who cannot do a proper star jump. Then we did rotating arms, which was rotating both the arms in clockwise and then the anti-clockwise. And then we did the twisting. Okay. That was your warm-up session.
That was a warm-up session.
Then we moved on to the HIIT,
the main circuit. Yeah. So there we started with the arm circles. While doing arm circles, we just made small circles. Okay, not too big circles, small circles, which helped us to rotate the shoulder balls. And then we did leg extension, which is a very good exercise for your quads. Okay, there you can also wear some weights if you have. Otherwise, you can just the sandbags, or you can just do it body weighted, right? Then we just try to stretch our upper body by touching the toe. Right, and moving on to the chair squats or full body squats, whatever is comfortable to you. Then we did involve two muscles in one exercise, that is the bicep curls and the shoulder press. Right, and then we tried to squeeze the abductor squeeze. In that, we tried to stretch the inner thigh, right, by creating a friction with the ground.
And it is a good exercise for the glutes as well. Moving on to the exercise, we did slow punching on a comfortable height, and then we did upwards. Then the next exercise was side leg raises using the chair support. Or if you're comfortable without that, you can do that, or you can take a support with your partner as well. Then we did kickbacks, like kicking the ball on the behind. We did it for right leg, and then we did it for the left leg. Okay. Then the warm up, the HIIT circuit finishes. We did 2 laps. So for people who have been doing this or who have started this just now, and they want to increase their endurance and strength, what they can do is they can progressively increase their laps. So in this session we did it for 2 laps, but say suppose you are a beginner and you have started with 1 lap, it's fine. Gradually start increasing the laps. You will, once you feel that improvement in your strength, in your endurance, you can be able to do more than 1 lap. You can do it for 2 or 3 laps. Then also this can be a good HIIT session before weight training. So people who have been doing weight training as well, they can do these HIITs before the weight training. It can be a good warm up before the weight training when you actually lift those weights. Okay. One more thing, people who wants to do this HIIT session at 2 different time of the day just to increase the activity, feel free to do that. So maybe you can do 2 laps in the morning, 2 laps in the evening, anyways, which our activities have reduced because we are all locked down, most of us at home. Okay, so this is going to help you with increasing the activity. Don't push yourself too harder, just try
Just
to
try
be in
to
a
go with the flow. Yeah.
be in
just
a
try to be
comfortable
little
position.
controlled as well.
Be in a comfortable position and try to learn the forms properly before you actually start doing it properly with the weights and everything, you know, like the sandbags.
Just try to make a good foundation of yourself. If you have a good foundation, you can, you know, weight is nothing. I mean, you can slowly and gradually, by progressing overloading, increase the weight, increase the circuit, increase the intensity, right? But make your foundation very, very strong so that you don't become, you know, like आपको बार-बार injuries ना हो, आपकी एक बार position correct हो जाएगी, postures correct हो जाएंगे, तो आपको injuries भी नहीं होंगी, आप बहुत अच्छे से अपने workout sessions को continue कर सकते हैं, and you can make it as a daily part, you know, like a routine, basically.
So I think we were going through with the stretching. In stretching, we did heads up, and then we did shoulder rolls, and then we did arm spread. We did stretching back. You know?
Yeah, we did a lot of stretching for the back. If you have some back pains and all, you can just check it out
yeah.
again. There are many stretchings for the back.
We did holding of legs for the stretching of the leg. Then we did rotating ankles. So that finishes the whole session. So just before we sign off, I just want to messages. If there are any queries,
Just check it.
maybe we can answer them. So let's start it from the. Okay.
So basically, everybody is enjoying the session, which is pretty good. And
we don't see any questions. I hope everyone have enjoyed the session.
all right, so we basically sign off you guys with a happy and healthy start of a day, with a lot of positivity, with a lot of you know, like positive thoughts in your mind, so that you can just have
I just see one question from Renu. Any exercise for the back? Please go through the HIIT session. There were exercises, you know, for the back. You will, if you once go through the HIIT, you will know. One more thing, if you have any queries, even if you haven't been able to watch the live session, you can leave the questions on the comment section. We can reply that later on as well. And do please leave some feedbacks, so that, you know, in the in the next sessions, in the future session, if we can make those improvements. We just want to try to help as many people possible, so that we can create that activeness, you know, in the day.
Yeah.
In this lockdown period, I'm sure most of the people are going through, thinking that they do not have much of an equipment to do the exercise. They're not properly able to follow the diet. But please make sure
your activity level is properly intact, and you are doing your regular workouts. And not binge eating, and eating clean, eating healthy, eating in your macros, and keep grinding for TC10, okay? And give your best.
If you have any queries related to the diet or workout, our group is there, our fittr group is there. You know, anything specific to this session, you can please ask us.
All right, have a great day. Stay fit, stay healthy. See you next time soon.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Have a good day.